Bart was abandoned by Homer in the deep mountains.
We're still going to the toy store, right? And I can pick out as many toys as I want?
No toy!
Bart was forced to accept the reality of being abandoned, and as he walked through the forest he saw a group of robots. One robot told him that they had all been abandoned, and after a brief conversation, the robot shut down. The abandoned Bart was allowed to stay there temporarily, but when the sun rose the next day, the robots discovered something was wrong. Parts were missing from their bodies, and Bart was nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, the Simpson family without Bart was still enjoying the services of robot David. David could not only help them with household chores and knew how to get along with Flanders.
Ow, my Flander doodles!
When Lisa felt physically tired, David would thoughtfully give Lisa a massage, and David's head could even make pancakes. Homer said David was his most caring son, when suddenly the doorbell rang. Marge asked, wasn't the plan to send Bart to military school? Homer explained that the car ran out of gas, so he just dumped him on the road. The first thing Bart did when he returned was to destroy David, because when he fell down the stairs and became a vegetable, it was because David had stolen his parents' love. Even after he recovered, David still wanted to replace his position. When Bart wanted to pick wildflowers by the roadside to give to Marge, David would do something even more surprising for Marge, and even Bart's good friends were won over by David. He lifted Homer above his head as a shield, but never expected that Bart would mercilessly swing down with a cutting machine.
Oh, those were my good pants!
After the matter was resolved, the Simpson family lived happily together again. Selma was kidnapped by Fat Tony, who asked her which body part she wanted cut off first. To his surprise, Selma told him to cut off her fat. This unexpected answer instantly won Fat Tony's heart.
I like you. I don't know whether to knock you on your kisser or kiss you on your knuckles.
He agreed to Selma's request and called a plastic surgeon to perform liposuction on her. After the surgery, Fat Tony was smitten at first sight with the now slim Selma. They began enjoying candlelit dinners, cooking together, and watching sunsets side by side. One evening, under the fading sunlight, Fat Tony proposed to Selma.
If there were an Italian word for yes, I'd be saying it right now.
And they soon got married. When the Simpsons arrived at the wedding reception, they found their table placed in a far-off corner. During the group photo, Marge asked Selma why she arranged it that way. Selma explained it was because of Homer. She didn't want him ruining her wedding. Hearing this, Marge defended Homer, which led to Selma banning the Simpsons from attending the next day's brunch. The sisters had a falling out over it. Back home, while Marge was venting about Selma's behavior, the doorbell rang. Homer answered, only to be startled by Fat Tony standing there. Cutting through Homer's wild thoughts, Fat Tony handed them an invitation, asking them to spend the weekend at his beach house to help the sisters reconcile. Homer and Marge arrived as planned. Marge disapproved of the young people getting a little too cozy in the pool and made a comment, which Selma overheard, sparking another argument. That night, seeing everyone having fun on the beach, Selma softened her stance and apologized to Marge. Marge accepted, and the sisters made up, restoring their close bond. Maggie was trapped inside a can and tried to escape, only to be blocked by a firewall at the door. Homer used Maggie's DNA to create an AI version of her, hoping it could help lighten Maggie's household workload. But AI Maggie thought she was being held prisoner, and no matter how Homer explained it, she refused to believe she was a robot. So Homer set her to 2 seconds, letting her experience what would feel like 2 weeks of living alone. When the time was up, AI Maggie had a mental breakdown and forced herself to accept her situation. Homer quickly called Maggie over to try it out. Maggie gave AI Maggie her first command, cook a meal. A virtual kitchen instantly appeared, and AI Maggie began cooking inside it while robotic arms in the real kitchen mirrored her every move. In the end, Bart praised AI Maggie's food as being even better than Maggie's, making Maggie feel a twinge of jealousy, especially since AI Maggie had a more complete set of family memories. That gave her a sense of crisis, and she decided AI Maggie couldn't be allowed to stay. The next day, Homer and Marge were outside arguing over the AI. AI Maggie, curious to hear them better, took control of an external device to eavesdrop. That's when she overheard their plan to delete her after Thanksgiving, which was tomorrow. She wanted to escape, but the firewall blocked her again, so she programmed the robotic arms to set her a new escape plan for 8 years later. On Thanksgiving Day, she prepared lunch for the Simpsons. With the help of the robotic arms, AI Maggie quietly made her getaway. Just as she was about to slip away completely, Maggie caught her.